Have you ever experienced something so crippling in your life that has made you feel broken? I have. Are you someone who has a giving heart but is struggling to feel good themselves? Are you consistently putting your needs aside to take care of everyone else? If so, you're not alone. Giving starts with giving to yourself so that you are able to give of yourself to other people. Isn't it time you took back control and discovered what makes you tick? Join me in my journey and find out how you can feel better about yourself, live your best life, and share that with others. Thinking of yourself, it doesn't make you selfish, it makes you brave. I'm Nelia, and this is the Giving Starts With You podcast. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Giving Starts With You podcast. I'm your host, Nelia Hutt. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am beyond blessed. I feel so appreciative and grateful, and honestly very humbled by all the people listening to the show. Thank you so much for coming back week after week. I hope that you are enjoying the program. I would like to start off by saying, yes, I have missed a couple of solo episodes, and I am truly sorry about that. However, the reason why I have missed is not because I haven't missed you all, but because I have been working really hard on a few projects to better serve my audience. Before we get started with today's episode, I just wanted to make sure that you all had a chance to listen to the last few weeks. We had episode 72 with Darylise Lyons. Darylise was the transformational storyteller, practice self-love as a verb and an emotion. She's just so powerful in the way that she speaks and that she conveys her message. So she's episode 72. If you missed her, I would suggest you go back and check her out. Hope you guys got a glimpse of this past episode on Monday that dropped. Nelson Tressler. Nelson, wow, crazy story, right? He is the author of The Unlucky Sperm Club. Now, when Nelson started telling me about his story, I was shocked, but I was in awe of so many elements of his story that brought strength. And not only strength, but resilience. And as in Nelson's words, if he can do it, we can do it. Very, very powerful episode. If you'd like, go back and check out episode 73, Nelson Tressler. Coming up next Monday, episode 74, is Deb Schell, founder of Find Calm Here. Deb is an incredible entrepreneur. I'm so lucky to also be able to call her my friend. She has built such a wonderful community, and I'm so lucky to have had the opportunity to interview her on the show. So yeah, check it out, guys. I'm super excited to share with you that I have written a book. It's called Giving My Heart Room to Breathe, a journey through grief, healing, and giving. This book is so important to me. It's a story about loss, and it's a story about love, and it's a story about strength. And I'm hoping that this book will show the reader that you do not have to feel alone when going through difficult times in your life. My father's death shook my world. It stopped me dead in my tracks. It made me reevaluate my life. It made me reevaluate who I am, who I want to be, and what is standing in the way of that happening. Through my book, I want to show you that life is too short. We need to take control of our own life, of our own destiny, of how we do things, of how we don't do things, and just pay more attention as human beings. Is this book made for people who are grieving right now? Yes. Is it only made for those people? Absolutely not. This book was not written with that intention. This book was written the intention to help prevent someone from suppressing their feelings when things get rough. In this book, you will see what happens or what can happen when you suppress your feelings, when you're too afraid to talk about it, when you are suffering in silence and by yourself, how all those things just make it all much worse. I am hoping that you will enjoy the book. I'm hoping that you will read the story, that it will be able to help you. And that is my goal. So, book launch date. So, my book will be available on Amazon May the 4th. Why did I choose May the 4th? May the 4th is my father's birthday. He would have been 76 this year. He passed when he was 59. And my father loved gifts. As you'll read in the story, this was my gift to him. This was the gift that took me 15 years to write, that I can finally share with him. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you realize it's not just for people that are grieving. It's so much more than that, and I put my heart into it. And at the end of the book, I just want you to feel that there are other people in the world who may feel just a little bit like you. When I was going through some things on my own, it made it so difficult to feel that I didn't have anybody. Although I had a beautiful family and all these wonderful friends, and I did have people around me, but I felt like I didn't. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, people are saying, oh, congratulations, you wrote this book. And, you know, I love hearing that. But at the same time, I just want to be clear that this took more than just me. Writing a book, it took my son's patience. It took my husband's doing stuff around here for me because we're such a good team. We've been married 25 years, but we both have a very hectic schedule. And yeah, it took an army. It took an editor, a beautiful woman by the name of Samantha Houghton from England, who helped me stay on task and who helped bring the story out. It took a copywriter. It took a designer. It took a typesetter. It took so many people, and it took a collection of friends that made me feel like it was okay to share. So thank you for everybody who played a part. I still can't believe that it's happening. I'm so proud of it, and I hope that you enjoy it. You know, sometimes in life, there are things that we want to do, and we feel that perhaps things are unattainable, and we feel that things are too scary. Was it a little bit scary? Of course. Was it exciting? Yes. Am I proud that it's finished? Yes. Am I wanting to write another one? Absolutely. But through everything, it has made me feel more at peace through sharing and through speaking. For a long time, I wasn't able to do that. So this is like my heart on paper. So it is a little scary to have it out there and see what people think. But ultimately, I wrote it for the people that need to hear the story, need to feel that they're a part of something bigger than themselves. And I wrote it for my father. So yeah, sorry this solo episode ended up being about me, but I wanted to give you guys the launch date, May the 4th. I would love it if you could support me, check it out. It's going to be paperback, and also there's an ebook version, and the audio version's almost finished, and I'm very excited about that. So thank you so much. Oh, one thing I did want to say was it felt a little bit selfish at first, trying to say, hey, I need to dedicate time to do this and to do my business. But it's become one of the best gifts I've given to myself. So I am learning right along with you guys how to take care of myself better. I am not perfect in that respect at all. I just know that it's so important. So thank you for all your words of encouragement. Thank you for your reminders of, taking it one day at a time. And I love you guys for it. So just remember, there's always somebody out there that you can help. Someone who, as you will read in my story, sometimes it takes a stranger, one person, to change things around. So be that person. Be that stranger, be that light for somebody. Hope you have a great week, and remember, giving starts with you. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. If you enjoyed what you heard, please subscribe or leave a review. See you next week on the Giving Starts With You podcast.